Rupert had a brilliant idea of kind of color coding the movie, that the different worlds had different symbolism. Not to knock the viewers over the head with it, but in a very subtle, subliminal way.
We came up with a color palette in simplest tones. Jim's character is sort of the beige world. We see him in his personal spaces. It's always very sort of morose. Mr. Lee, our Korean gangster, he sort of comes from this sort of quiet, sort of sophisticated world. His color was green. Neville's was black, and Frank's was red.
Every opportunity we had, the Koreans, his sort of ensemble around him, they would drive around in a green car, and one of his guys would be sucking on a green lollipop, and Frank would be driving around in a red car. In the Schwitz, where we first meet him, he puts on a red head-warming hat. And then Neville and his posse, we didn't want to go for the kind of classic, slightly cliche perhaps, sort of gangster rapper, West Coast, sort of blinged out character. We wanted to go for a guy who's a little bit more politicized.
He was more of like a new world gangster, sophisticated to a certain extent, and then we come to learn that even though he exists in this sort of lower world, he wants to sort of get out of it at some point.